I did masses of work across organisations, very concerned with the emotional impact of change on groups and individuals. And gradually that began to morph into working much more intimately, I suppose, with smaller groups and organisations who were having difficulty with certain individuals, would often ask me to come in and do some work with them. And I was also running longer, different types of groups. And gradually I thought there is a real need for something shorter but deeper for particularly women to do. Most of what I've done most of my life has been about change, helping people cope with change. So it's either helping people make a more positive change in their life or give up destructive behaviours. I'm passionate about equality and fairness, and that people have so much more potential than we ever know, and also really strong belief that people can change. But mainly I work with women because I am a very committed, passionate feminist, and issues for women are more difficult, there is no doubt, and there's a mass of evidence and research showing that. But again, I call myself changing people deliberately because I don't think women should have to change particularly. I think as a society as a whole we need to change, and a lot of the entrenched attitudes are not just coming from men, they're from all of us, it's a part of all of us. But what I do when I'm working directly with women is help them be aware of some of that stuff that's going on, which once you know what it is, then it's much easier to deal with it, and then make a choice about how much they want to challenge that or work within that or whatever. It's never about just telling women what they must do. So if you come on a Renew You course, you get a journal, and everything you need is in that journal. So the first part we split into 3 sections. So we think about your last 12 months and what's happened there, and give you time to reflect and look at that using the principles of appreciative inquiry. I never know what's happened to you and where you've been in those previous 12 months, and it could be rubbish, it could be great, normally a mixture of the two. But what we take from that is the fact that you have survived. Here you are, you've come through. So something good has happened in that, and that's our focus. We want to find out what's helped you, not what's held you back. And then we look at those, and then the middle section of the day we'll be thinking about you as a person, how you are now, how you feel about risk in life, just general issues around that. We have a section on head tapes as well, what I call spam mail, that rubbish that comes in, holds you back. And then the final section of the day, we plan ahead, and you leave the day with a 12-month plan to take you forward. And then the rest of the journal, the middle bit, has 52 exercises for each week of the year, if you choose to do that. And the final part of the journal has some stories with some women that I've talked to over the years who've just changed their lives and done something different. The most common theme that comes through from women who've done the course is that it gave them the confidence to move on and do something else with their lives. So I will get an email from somebody 10 years on saying, I've just got a new job, and I can tell you categorically, I only went for that job because of what we did on Renew You 10 years ago. And that just makes me cry. I can't believe that. And I get that all the time, that. And I always say to women when they're doing the course, don't expect anything to happen immediately. It's not that type of day. It's a very slow, supportive day, helping you look at stuff. But it's the stuff, when you take your plan and you go away, that's what makes the changes. I developed a business model that satisfied my ethical stance, and that I was happy, felt developed and supported women. And at one point we had over 80 women delivering Renew You all over the UK and beyond. I now have my own office in the garden, the changing room studio, which means we don't have to go to hotels, we don't have to book venues, I can be so much more flexible. So I am now taking very small numbers of women to license in Renew You, that I can really give them a lot of support through. So they can come, they can do the licensing here with me, maximum of 4 at a time, so we can really get to know and understand each other. 2-day course, and then I will support them through moving out there. When a woman comes on Renew You, and perhaps more importantly when a woman leaves Renew You, I want her to go away feeling more of herself, more confident, with more knowledge of her abilities and the depths within her, and feeling that whatever it is that she wants to do, it's within her to do it, to go for it. And sometimes, sometimes that's women coming who's saying, actually, I want off this rat race. I don't actually want to go on and on. That's absolutely fine. Other times, we have women coming who want to go to the very top. That's equally as great, whatever. There's so many pressures on women in society at the moment, and not all of them are good. And part of what we do on that Renew You Day is give women the opportunity to stop, reflect, and really, really think about what it is they want to do. And then we give them the confidence to go for it and do it.